I think that should be a cap. Oh, they will get the spawn. No, he can't play sniper. Vin is going to drop Seb right here on the flag. Ooh, Fluffy's trying to be a hero. He does get Vin. That's going to be 2-0. Oh, Fluffy.
Bucky's doing it all! Triple kill! Quadra kill!
Did the Empire flag reset?
Vin is running this. He is getting out right now.
The clone. Oh my god. Holy shit, the flag reset. Oh my god. They have to. Seb with 2 kills though.
Seb does have 2 kills. Where is he at? He is outside. They could.
Wyo is gonna be flag. They're gonna run in.
He's gonna get the cap.
Argos is here.
Oh my gosh, it's high! What is that for Vin?
They have to turn on right now. Defense. They got 30 seconds. I've been knocking on their door. Seb killing Ben. Strider killing clone. Raptor.
It's all a Raptor. He's got one. No,
20 seconds.
Seb is still alive. He's dropped the flag. He's getting out with this.
Oh my god.
They're not even gonna make spawn. It's all on Arnubs. He doesn't get it. That's it.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Ooh, came in with the triple. And the quad kill to clear out.
He getting the Quinn!
Yeah.
Came and going.
Clean up some more. Oh, he's got. Oh, he has the thing again. He was still aggressive.
The sextuple. Oh, he's got it.
Oh my gosh.
He's killing. He's literally killing everyone. he's just going mad.
Oh my god, he's not people with it. There's 2 snipers with bullets that have their name on it.
They should, Bugs all by himself. Oh. Wow, okay, I don't know. That's disgusting. That shouldn't even have hit, dude. He was behind the pillar.
Seth got him! It's all on the Wookiee in a 1v2! Arnubs has to go huge! He does! He gets 2 kills! Can Fluffy keep the miracle run going? He's still up!
Holy shit, how is he gone?
How is he still alive? He has to be out of health packs. There is no way he has 4. He's still alive. He's gone.
Oh, Strider's on him. No, wow, so good.
No! Oh no! Strider. Oh, this is another trap! Oh, that's game!
Alright, so they're guaranteed.
Bugsy's doing it all! Triple kill! Quadra kill!
Seth got him! It's all on the Wookiee in a 1v2!
Oh my god, Fluffy. He's in a 1v3 now. Arnubs spawns up.
Fluffy's staying alive! Vin's trying to get
Empire
out of
flag
here.
reset?
Vin is running this. He is getting out right now.
The clone.
They're getting kills.
Oh my
too.
god.
This could be big.
Holy shit, the flag reset.
He's getting out with this.
Oh my
Spawn.
god.
They're not even gonna make spawn. It's all on Arnubs. He doesn't get it. That's it.
Holy shit.
Welcome, everyone. This is Season 2 of the Battlefront Competitive League, the first summer major. I'm your host, Villain.
And I'm your host, Legendosity.
We hope those hype videos got you guys prepared for the season to come. This season, we are featuring an entirely new set of captains. Legit and I here will be mediating the draft picks to ensure that everything runs smoothly tonight. But until all the captains assemble, we're going to pull in a couple people for the analyst desks to do some predictions for the season and for the draft. Coming in now is going to be Puma and
Aloha.
Sparks.
Puma.
Hey.
Sparks, maybe? Hello?
Sparks AFK.
At
GG.
Sparks.
Sparks AFK, unbelievable.
Get him back real quick.
Alright. He'll just catch up.
Yeah, he'll catch up.
Puma, welcome to the casting couch. And
Thank you.
you're part of the first official stream of BCL. Would you introduce yourself and maybe talk about your hopes and expectations for the draft and tournament?
Oh, hello. I'm Puma, part of Team Superman, and I'm part of the analyst desk. Hi. Yeah, guys. Of course, I really hope that I'm getting in a great team. Like, I want to win this major. I need a good team for that. I hope that everyone is getting a team who is fine with play, and yeah, just hope for a great major.
All right, well, let's start with a couple questions, and hopefully Sparks makes his appearance at some point. That's going to be for everybody, so Legit and I probably will answer as well on a couple of them. But I'll start off with the first question. Compared to the first season, we have a significant number of European players now. How do you see that affecting the draft and the season overall?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a thing with the scheduling stuff. Like most new people won't stay up until 4 a.m. or so to play it. Yeah, late times for NA players. So I guess that's gonna be a thing. Then of course the hyping should be a factor for everyone to consider when you pick a Euro. Yeah, but
Sure.
we are all friendly.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
friends.
There's a couple new faces that we haven't really seen scrimmed with us on NA. Specifically Dark Rider, Killshit, Svenny. So those three are kind of up in the air in terms of where they are rank wise. But since you're Euro, we were hoping maybe you could tell everyone or give some insight on how you think they play.
Of course, I mean Dark Rider is a pretty solid player. I think he should be ranked somewhere around platinum till diamond. Then Svenny, I think slightly worse than Dark Rider, but still a pretty good player. Should be also ranked like low platinum. Holy shit, who's poking me in TeamSpeak? Okay, and yeah, Killish, I think he should be like high gold, considered high gold. So I'm not sure. It's kind of hard for me to say because I haven't seen them play too much on an American server, but only on Euro server. So that's always a thing. But I guess they should be kind of around platinum to gold.
Mm-hmm. That's where I probably placed all of them.
Yeah, I've played a couple of matches with them, and they've been pretty good. I'd say those rankings are about right. I mean, it's hard for me to judge off of playing in Euro servers or London, but yeah. Spark said he should be back in just a second. He's making his way back to his desk. And there he is.
What up?
Welcome.
Welcome.
How is it going, fellas?
Not bad. We're on question 2. We're just going to move on. It's not a... Well, I guess we could refer it to you. It was with the increase of European players this season, how do you see that affecting the draft and the season overall, Sparks?
So with the draft, definitely 2 out of 3 of them are going in, in the first picks. They're going to be a little bit nerfed because they're playing on New York City, but they're still, the only other two masters that are up there besides Sev, so they're going to definitely have a huge impact.
Well said. Well said. So what do you guys think about the changes for rules this season? If you don't know what I'm talking about, we have scheduled matches once a week where you're supposed to coordinate with the assigned team you're playing against. And then there's going to be a map pool that each team will choose one of the 5 maps that is selected in the map pool. That should be randomly selected 5 maps, and then each team gets a choice from those maps.
Should I take first? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I think scheduled matches are really good. Like no one can dodge them, and it's just overall also better for the stream and people who want to watch it. So I guess scheduling is in my opinion better than continuous matches. Yeah. And for the second thing, I'm not really sure because the map pool includes some really like off picks, not really casual maps. And I think just choosing 5 of them, where people or where the teams can choose from them, can be kind of harsh. But the good thing about it is that we are gonna see many different maps in the major.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing we're all kind of looking forward to, is that we saw a lot of the same maps again and again and again season 1. So we wanted to give some more variety and see some more just variance in matches. overall?
Yeah, personally, I would love to see captains look at the week ahead and see the 5 maps, choose one potentially that really hasn't been played a ton, and really break it down and like run some strats and really like take over a map. I just love to see kind of the meta evolve past playing just a couple of maps and really open up the map pool. And by forcing teams to kind of play it through this system, that's my hope for that
I
will
think
change.
sorry. I think the problem with that is that it kind of has its reasons that some maps aren't played, and if you can only choose from 5, I'd say not so cool maps, it can be kind of uncool for the teams. But we're gonna see.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
fair.
true. It will be an interesting test to see how this runs. Sparks?
They covered it pretty well. So
Okay. Let's see. What elements do you think are going to be key for each captain during the draft specifically? Like looking at different players and choosing their selections.
well, so I think that they got to obviously they're looking for someone who is going to have good communication, right? Positive attitude. Maybe someone who's good with shot calling or strategizing, theory crafting, that kind of stuff. Also, they're going to want to balance themselves, right? So clone is clone main, sniper main. He's definitely going to want to take like the best NG available on the board just to make sure he has an NG, and then maybe they'll go for like specs after that. So that's what I would think about that if I was captain.
Good point. Have you seen Cologne's NG though? It's pretty scary.
He does not like to
Clone-
play it though.
Clone
I
overall
wish he
is
did.
just scary.
True. Puma?
Yeah, I think that like some of them should be good with shot calling, or some of the captains, but as Sparks already said, some of them should really look for someone who can give some knowledge to the team and just kind of make the team ready for other maps. Also with the upcoming not so frequently played maps, it's going to be important that you have a guy in your team who's who also knows these not so frequently played maps. And yeah, I think that overall it should still be important that you get the best players to your team from a skill perspective, not only the frags but also player movement and so on. But I think you should also consider just having have one guy at least who can give you some strategic advantages.
Okay, that actually kind of moves me into my next question. Aside from like scrim rankings specifically, what assets, if you personally were crafting your own team, what assets or skills from players do you think are the most valuable that you look for?
Should I go first, Bugs? Or do
Yeah, go ahead. Since you were just talking.
Okay, yeah, I think that one really important thing is that he doesn't tilt, like the guy you're picking. If you have a guy who's tilting quickly, it's just it makes the whole team worse. Yeah, of course, frag power is a thing. If you're a captain like the Clone, who's already, I think Clone and Doves are probably the 2 best captains. Like then you don't have to look for someone who has the frag power, but more like strategic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think in a 5v5, with Conquest and CTF, frag power gets more important than the movement on the map, the in-game knowledge and stuff. Because there are many people on the place on the map, and you got to kill them to get through. And
Right.
you can always choose one guy who's just running for the flag in CTF, but you can't choose someone to kill the entire team. That's why fragging power, I'd say, is an important factor, but I wouldn't pick someone who's toxic, like just for having fun. I mean, we all want to have fun in the tournament, and yeah, someone who tilts quickly, it's gonna be harsh.
All right, that's a good point. Sparks?
So I would say, I mean, it's interesting once like the upper tier of players are going to go, because you have a pretty big group of gold players, and that's where I think a lot of these captains are going to have to like find their good value. These like gold and silver players that may not be like hard carries, but can either be support or have good like communication. Maybe like I think Fluffy's going to be useful because I think Heavy Trooper in certain situations can really be helpful, and Fluffy's a really good one. So I think that boosts his value a little bit more than like what the scrim rankings may say he is. So yeah.
All right. I'll kind of move on to the next question. It's not really an area I don't think we've talked about. How do you guys feel about mod maps like Bakura and Italia and their introduction to competitive play? We've had Renvar in the past, which is technically a mod map, but it came from Battlefront 1. These ones are actually created by modders specifically.
So I like Bakura a lot, at least for 4-on-4. I'm definitely biased because it's close range, and I like to play NG more. But like Eddie's is to me is a little bit weird, even though I guess I would consider it overall still a pretty close quarter map. But I just don't. It's like I don't like the feel of it trying to copy CS:GO. I feel like they're just two separate games, and they should be kept separately. But that's just me.
All right,
yeah, I think that Eddie's is pretty cool, but Bakura, I think that map is going to be really crowded in 5v5, and that's with specs enabled. I don't know if it's that much fun because the Dark Trooper can just triple shock easily with the what's it called? Not floor, but
with the ceiling.
Ceiling above.
Yeah.
And the Wookiee with just the mortars and just spamming the weapons is pretty deadly too. So I think that map is always going to be dependent on the specs players. But like the second point to Bakura is that it doesn't look so nice, but it shouldn't be a major point for considering if it goes into map pool. I think
I would counter and
mod
say
maps.
that Eddie's doesn't look that nice. I think Bakura's kind of got a nice authentic feel, but Eddie's kind of feels I don't know, pixelated. It's not that clean in my opinion.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
But
I mean-
Puma's gonna say he hates the green tinge of
Yeah,
Bakura.
the hue of Bakura kind of bothers me. But it's like it's crisp, and Italia seems dirty.
I mean,
Agreed.
Bakura, the guy who created that map, didn't have that much work with the graphics. Just using one color. Okay, on the
Yeah,
Italy had
that's
to do a
true.
lot. But yeah, like in general, I really like adding mod maps. Just adds more variety to the kinda slim map pool. So it's always a good thing.
Yeah, we've been testing out a lot more, and hopefully we can get a couple into season 3 as we continue to do mixed scrims and practice with them. But all right, moving on to another question. So our captains this season, we've got 7. The captains are Nightwing, Isotox, Doves, Tech, Vichy, Clone, and Cayman. So what expectations do you guys have within the draft and for the season for these captains? Is there a specific trait you think any one of them has that sets them apart from the others? Go ahead.
Do we already know the map rotation or the pick rotation? Like who's
Draft
picking
order.
first? Yeah, draft.
That actually is going to be decided as soon as the draft starts. That's what we're going to start off with.
Okay. Yeah, I think I already said that I think that the 2 strongest captains are Doves and Clone. Like Matt's just a calm guy. He can pick a toxic player and his team is still gonna be totally fine. And also just a great player. Duff's also, I think Duff's is actually underrated in the scrim ratings. So he's gonna get a better spot than he should in the draft pick. If I'm correct. I'm not sure, but I think so. If I remember correctly. Yeah, then I feel like a Cayman is probably a Cayman and Nightwing. I'd say the next ones they are on the same level but below Doves and Clone. Both also pretty good players. Probably Nightwing kind of better from the pure frag power, but Cayman, I feel like he's better on the specs. So
Yeah.
Nightwing should look for someone who's good with specs, and Cayman doesn't necessarily need it, but I mean it's always good to have a backup.
Yeah.
Tech,
Um,
Tech the Tank, awesome guy.
Not
But
Not tank no more.
But yeah, true with the new Ethernet. But yeah, I know I haven't played that many scrims with Tech, so I can't really tell how good he is. And then Fishy and ISO, I kind of see them on the bottom. I don't know what the scrim ratings say. Probably Fishy better. Maybe also Fishy better than Tech. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't played that many scrims with these guys, so I can't really tell. But ISO's
well,
a
you
really
will
good
be soon
sniper.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys got the list of all the players that are participating. Do you think there are any sleeper picks this season? Is there anybody you expect that's maybe lower in the rankings that's going to be picked above others?
Sparks, do you want to start?
Sure. I would say I think Yoni is criminally low on the chart. They have him down at 30th. So I definitely think he's gonna. I know he doesn't play that much because he has that West Coast. He's West Coast and he has that late job. But anytime that I've played with him, he seems to always like do well and hold his own. So I think he'll provide good value.
Yeah, I think right next to Yoni Bester, that guy, I think he's a monster. I think by the end of the season, he'll be one of the top braggers, to be honest.
Oh, for sure. Once Bester keeps shaking off all that rust, I think he's going to be a formidable force.
Okay,
Puma?
yeah, I definitely think that Aditya is underrated. Like Aditya and Silver, that's just, in my opinion, completely stupid. He's at least high gold. He's good has good communication. He's fragging well. I don't know why that guy is in silver, but I mean it's kind of a meme for Aditya already. Then who else do we have on the list? Avaran. I'd say he could also be a bit underrated, but I'm not too sure how well he plays on NYC. Mhm. Yeah, I mean then this diamond. Yeah. I think Aditya is the biggest sleeper.
All right.
Villain, have you played with Calcoon at all?
I've played 1 or 2 matches with him, I think, at most.
What are your opinions on him?
His communication was great. Calm, level-headed from everything I saw. I typically don't pay too much attention to frags of everyone, so I wasn't really looking at that.
Sure.
But I'm pretty sure he held his own, and I always notice when I hear someone communicating and listening to comms as well, I always make a mental note of something like that. So
Yeah, I would say Calc has some pretty great communication. I think I've played 2 games with him in the last 2 weeks, or 2 scrims, and like he's definitely someone I could point to and say his communication is on point over a lot of the community, and like he just came back. I don't know who he is. Apparently, he used to play back in the day. But the scrum I played last time with him, he kind of hard carried the last map, and he played Dark Trooper. He was confident to play specs again. For Baron Red, also another unranked NA player. I think if I had to rank him, he'd be silver. But at the same time, I've definitely been surprised by him during a couple scrims. Not really expecting him to kill me when he did.
yeah, same thing for me. I had a couple of things. I was like, oh shit, okay, I got to be a little more careful when I'm running into him. And let's see, who else did I see? Oh, Raptor. Now that we're back on Chicago, you guys better watch out for that damage. Got a big buff in the latest patch. All right, legit. I believe you got a couple questions as well, right?
Yeah, kind of going on to the captains. Who do you think is the strongest captain and why? Who do you think? Why do you think gives them that edge over the other? We said Clone is the highest rated, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll be the best captain.
It's definitely Vishy has the biggest advantage because of his fantasy sport tendencies. He knows how to do a snake draft, so that gives him an edge over everyone.
That's fair.
But no, I think that overall, I think it's actually pretty even, like in terms of skill overall. You know, I would say the obviously biggest gap is between ISO and clone, but you know, for everyone else is like pretty close. So I think I would say, and I think that Tech is also, he can. I know he's having internet issues recently, but I feel like he's pretty underrated as well. So yeah.
We talked. Oh wait, Puma, did you have anything or?
The question was, who's the best captain, right?
Yeah, like who's the best captain?
Matt, definitely Matt,
Oh,
best guy. Guys, he's just calm. You can't
You
tilt
just
with
love
him on your
Clown.
team. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
he has
tilt
a
with him on
crush.
your team. You can't tilt. That's
that's kind
such
of
a
true.
huge
He
advantage.
does. He is a soothing. He does keep everything level.
He needs to
And
go
he's a
sleep.
great
though.
player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's at
a
least
good point.
diamond.
But how often do you hear him talk?
You hear him whisper.
Exactly.
I just gotta turn his volume up 200%, and it's
I'm
great.
pretty sure that's what I have him at. Oh no, I haven't turned down. What the hell? Maybe that's why he's so quiet.
Cool. We talked a little bit about the weekly map pool, but which maps do you think will become fan favorites? Are there any maps you're hoping to see played? Any maps that you personally like that don't get played enough?
Let me take a look at the maps.
I mean, I'll lead. Hot CTF. I've always wanted Hot CTF to be a good map. It's
Really?
probably not, and it probably never will be. But I've always, for some reason, I've always like, this is a cool map. I want it to be in the regular rotation. So I'm excited and hopeful that it becomes.
Not too sure about Hoth, to be honest.
Can't say I share the same sentiment.
That's fine.
I think most CTF maps are gonna be pretty tough with 10 people on the field. But Conk is gonna be really nice. Cool.
I think Renvar is perfect for fives too.
Yeah, Renvar is really good. It's Isley, Coruscant, Death Star also with a ticket bug fix. I mean, I don't really think that that a new map is gonna be the fan favorite. I think that the classic maps or the standard maps, which are always played, are gonna be the most liked once again.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I would agree, but like in the last season, we saw a lot of Dagobah being picked, which I know is really popular over in EU, but doesn't really get to see that much play. Personally, I am really looking forward to Magito. Definitely probably my favorite map in the pool. I know that WoW doesn't really like it because it kind of turns into a TDM fest. But I just really love that map, and I can't wait to talk to my captain about what strats we can run on there to try and dominate and take control.
Are you talking about Magito CTF or Conquest?
Both, to be honest.
I think CTF is just gonna be camping on the sides and always the 0-0.
I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
The last game we did,
especially if you got legit on your team, just destroying them. They can't even spawn. That's basically what happened for us.
Did we capped out on both games, right?
Yeah, we did. I mean, you never know. It always makes a difference when people actually know how to play the maps and actually have strategies behind it on both sides. So it should be interesting when we're playing it in a non-mixed scrim competitive format.
Yeah, once the teams have built up their synergy a little bit.
Yeah, and communication is something that they've worked on.
Have you guys played that map frequently in NA?
No.
Has that really been a map?
Okay, no, that's why I want to see it played more.
In EU, it kind of has been. That's why I'm saying it's gonna be a tie always.
Okay. See, these are things like when I'm thinking about the EU players, is that different perspective we're going to see from you guys and the mindset you guys have going into maps and how you play maps versus how NA has generally played maps. I think it'll definitely cause a little shift and a change in how some strats go down.
Sorry, that's going to be really interesting, yeah.
All right, we're kind of getting close to the 8:30 mark. I want to go through at least one more question. and I might revise what I had a little bit. Who do you think? Well, I guess I'll ask you both ways. Who are your top 7 picks for the draft? And do you think there will be any surprises to go in the first round?
Sorry, you want to go first?
No, you can just go.
I'll go
Um,
first. I swear to God, if someone picks me first round being an idiot, I will slap them. Tech.
Oh
Sorry,
boy.
go ahead.
So I would say that. Wait 1 second.
I believe the top 7 are No Way, Puma, Sev, Rdub, Strider, Smith, and then Legit and WowTide.
Right.
So I guess
Okay.
that's
So
it.
I would say
Who's that
you know,
legit guy?
No Way,
Loser.
No Way, Puma, and Zev. Definitely go top 3. And then I think R-Dubs and Smith now, is Wow going to use his mic? Because
He doesn't say
value
anything.
goes up.
It's gonna be
I don't know.
discussion
Wow's in the
between
chat.
him
You can
and
use your
Roger.
mic. Also, hello, all 36 viewers.
Yeah, very nice.
Ooh,
Okay, secret.
wow, it's a secret.
So if he, but if he doesn't use his mic, maybe his value goes a little bit down. I think Smith is one of those guys who I think is very willing to, like theory craft and strategize. So I think that boosts his value. And then you also have, Legit's a very good engineer or spec player as well. And everyone else is pretty versatile until you get to that lower, like Ven is more of a, engineer player. So I think it's Puma, Sev, R-Dubs, Smith, Legit, Wow. And then the only maybe potential upset is maybe Strider doesn't go in the top 7 just because I feel like he hasn't played very much. And, at least I haven't seen him. I just haven't seen him play in a very long time. So he might be like the most rusty, I would say. But I would say no, Bill, you're going in top 7. Yeah, Bill's going top 7. So those are my top 7. Yeah, and Strider falls out of the first round. So that's my upset prediction.
Ooh.
Okay, I think that Yannick is going to be the first pick for sure, and No Way is going to be the first pick for sure. I mean, he's the best. I think kind of everyone knows that. Like also seen from the scrim ratings.
Mhm.
Then don't want to talk about myself. Yeah, R-Dubs also definitely in the top 7. Seth also. Let me take a look. Smith, yeah. Legitosity, whoever that guy is. And probably Bomber, the 7.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Bomber does. He's played a little bit in the last few weeks. I think he's done very well. His communication's great. I think he's going to be a great team player for any of the captains. Probably a little underrated in the scrim rankings, but that'll change.
By the way, I just just saw it. I just called 6 people. Like Smith is also gonna be one of the top 7.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna need a minute. Just go on without me.
Well, we're almost we're at the 8:30 mark. Actually, it just dinged.
Yeah, we probably should just call it here and move down and begin the draft.
Thank you, Sparks and Puma, for entertaining our crowd of 30 people watching our summer major draft. It was fun.
All right, let's. We're gonna make our way down to the captain's channel and assign slots for the different captains and get started.
Thanks, guys.
Making my way downtown.
Hey.
Hello?
Welcome, guys. All right, so to start off, we need to do the captain slot picks. ISO, you're gonna be first. Do you know all
First
the
pick,
different
Bill!
slots?
Oh, wait.
Oh god, this is gonna be awful.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I got
I
really
would
excited.
like slot 5.
Slot
Slot
5 for
five.
ISO. Okay.
Mic on.
Wait, can we write out what the slots are? It's on stream.
It's on the stream.
Oh. I mean,
Actually, if you want the
close
link
out the stream.
that I am editing.
Yes.
So ISO is picking spot 5 and 10.
Yes.
That was my spot.
Get
Oh.
wrecked, Oscar!
Unreal.
Tech, you're up
Okay.
next.
I want the 6th slot, sir.
6 and 9. Nice.
Slots.
No, I mean, like, what numbers do they get?
That's what I want.
The 6 and 9.
Well, I only get to choose between 2.
What?
What?
Okay.
You pick once. Okay.
So the 5 and 10,
Yeah,
5 and
only
10
two
pick
choices.
is gone. 6 and 9 slot is gone. Cayman, you're up.
I'll take 4th.
4th.
Ooh, spicy.
And Vishy goes to you.
Numero uno, por favor.
Ooh.
Numero uno.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Vishy going for it. Nightwing to you. We've got 2, 3, and 7.
Give me 3.
3?
Yeah.
Nightwing, Doves.
Give me 7.
And clone. That gives you
And
2.
Clone will
I
take
don't
the
think you have to ask 'em.
213. All right. And now the draft is going to begin. First pick's going to go to you, Vishy.
How much time do I have to decide?
10 minutes.
A reasonable amount of time.
All right, I'll take no way.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
Such a reasonable
There
amount
we
of
go.
time.
Now we go into Vishy. Cologne to you.
Go set.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that is sweet.
All right, Nightwing, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go with Bomber.
Interesting.
All right, Cayman, pick goes to you.
Give me Toby. Puma.
All right. All the masters are now out of selection. ISO.
I will take legit.
All right. Tech, it's your turn.
Smith. Agent Smithicals.
All right, Dubs, you get 2 back-to-back.
Give me R-dubs and villain.
Motherfucker.
Easy picks, boys.
And
Easy
Tech, it's now
picks.
back to you.
I want that Vendetta.
Oh man,
Get wrecked.
that's the first time anyone said that.
Yeah, no one's talking about that on stream.
Ooh. ISO?
I'll take WoW.
All right, Cayman.
Hmm. Give me Dark Rider.
Ooh.
Dark Rider, all right.
Cayman.
We got a Euro team here.
Yeah.
A Nightwing?
I have to go with Strider.
Okay. All the diamonds are now out of selection. Cologne?
Yeah, Aberrant.
All right, Vishy?
What happened? Oh,
What happened?
I'm looking at my notes 1 sec.
Okay.
His
I got
notes?
time right.
Yeah, we can give
Yeah,
you
you got
a
time.
few
Plenty of
more
time.
seconds.
Yeah.
You can also check the stream. There's no more master, no more diamonds available.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Crazy when he has pen and paper, that technology while we're all using
Yeah, it's
computers.
really slow.
Fishy's
Yeah.
calculating
These guys don't
out
understand.
crazy numbers.
He's got 3 calculators
Fishy,
in front of
you
him.
know they have like spreadsheets and stuff, right? Like on the computer. In fact, there's this thing, there's a stream that's happening at twitch.tv/BCL
Oh, yeah, it's up.
SWBF2. It actually has a spreadsheet of everything that's going on.
I'll just have it.
All right, Vishy.
Give me Wyo.
Okay.
And
We're good.
Wait, who's picking?
And-
Go back to Vichy.
Yeah.
Yes,
thank
it goes
you.
back to Veggie. He said and then disappeared again.
I want to see his notes after.
Raptor.
Ooh.
After. Okay. Clone, back to you.
All right. Where were we? Give me Fluffy. Holy shit.
We're
Don't
gonna
pick
have
sniper map against Clone's team, dog.
Yeah.
all right,
Easy
Nightwing.
game.
Let me get Bester.
All right, Cayman, to you.
Pants.
ISO, it's your turn.
Give me Sparks.
All right, Tech.
Man. Give me Zemo.
Dubs.
Give me Sveni and Kalkun. Maybe I'm sleeping on someone. Shit. Oh well.
Tech, back to you.
Let's see. Give me Yoni.
All right, ISO.
Give me Crude.
Cayman, for you.
Give me Kitty.
All right, you're up, Nightwing.
I'll get a little monster.
Damn, that was a good pick all the way in the back.
Yeah.
And Cologne, your turn.
Kill shit.
He's gonna leash you guys.
I
Come
know,
on.
Poor
Wait,
guy.
he-
Poor
he-
guy hasn't had his name pronounced right once.
He signed up under that name to be
Yeah, he
fair.
signed up as kill shit, so that's his
Oh, okay,
problem.
okay.
Yeah.
Now we have to wait an hour.
And
Well,
I'll take DJ. And I did, yeah.
Ooh.
Forever Brown.
okay, Cologne.
Don't mix with that team.
Cologne.
He said pork chop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I did not hear that.
nope.
You don't listen to ASMR enough, man.
Fair enough. All right, Nightwing, your turn.
I'll get Fire Hazard.
And for you, Cayman.
Give me Baron.
ISO.
Let's see.
oh, villain, I fucked you over. We're gonna have to play on NYC every game.
Yeah, you did, bud.
Unlucky.
That's a big nerf.
Unlucky. You're fine.
I will take. I'll do Destria.
All right, Tech.
I'm gonna take that My Little Pony fanatic Luna.
Oh boy, I got Vader. That's good GG, boys. Vader, I got you. I got you, homie.
All right, and that
Cool.
concludes the draft. We have our teams.
11 minutes, Jesus Christ.
Hey, at least I don't have
Yeah,
WoW
that's
on my
fast.
team, so I think it turned out pretty well.
Not
All
so
right.
subtle flame.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
should
thanks
be
for
a
showing
great
up,
season.
guys.
Teams come up with a name and let one of the admins know.
And
And we'll be updating the website. Oh, this is for everyone listening. The website is where we're going to update stats, standings, team stats. So no more like linking random Google Drive spreadsheets. Everything there will be up to date. Give us your team names and we'll get going.
another thing is I already added everybody that has the captain role, but if you want your team to have a specific color, you guys need to DM me about that. Otherwise, I will be just assigning you random colors. I've had 2 DM me so far. So, yeah, if you want a specific color, you need to message me.
All right, and if you guys, we won't have any specific stuff for your team in the Discord. You're gonna have to make your own like private group chats, or if you really feel necessary, your own private Discords. But
yeah, we will kind of take away the clans, at least for the season. So everyone will be either in the major or not in the major, and then they'll be organized by team with whatever color you've respectively picked.
Finally, I just want to say a huge thanks to everybody. I know that we had 42
You're
people
welcome.
sign up, so the viewers kind of make sense, but we never even touched anywhere close to 40 viewers in any of our previous streams last tournament.
It's gonna be a
So,
great season.
Thank you
45.
guys.
Yeah, 45. Everyone who signed up plus 3 random people.
I think we're all super excited. We all love the game. Want to have fun.
yeah, and if you guys haven't already followed, definitely follow this Twitch because this is where all the matches are going to be casted from. We have a number of casters this time. Cayman, myself, Legit, Sparks. Who else is in the casters?
Ven and Zemo.
Ven and Zemo, and that's what we'll be casting from this Twitch. We should be every single match or close to it. There are other streamers that will be streaming directly from their point of view, and we might be able to do multi-Twitches if that ever comes up, since there's a lot of people that are starting to do that now.
Give you a multi-twitch.
They also have squad.
Okay, that's
We can squad mode, dog. Yeah.
And if anybody's trying to scrim, pop into Scrim Ready and let's go for a scrim, guys.
Thanks
Dude, can
for
we try,
watching, everybody. I'm gonna
Wait,
end the
naps?
stream here.
Or no one's